Good evening. Nearly 300,000 British Columbians who got the AstraZeneca vaccine will soon have a big decision to make. What should they do about their second shot?
The National Advisory Committee on Immunization has changed course, now telling AstraZeneca recipients they can have Pfizer or Moderna for their booster. CTV Shannon Patterson reports on what experts say they would do.
Then exhale.
Most AstraZeneca recipients took that vaccine because it was all they could get at the time. But for dose 2, they'll have to choose AstraZeneca again or Pfizer.
And for folks that are not immunologists or don't have sufficient understanding of what's been going on, they just need to be protected. This is a really tough choice.
There are pros and cons for both vaccines. The biggest reason to pick AstraZeneca:
we have just simply more data for the people that have received the same kind of vaccine.
It's been proven to be safe and efficacious on that schedule with a huge number of people. That's why it was licensed in the first place. And so that's all good data. With the cons would be that there is always this concern with clotting.
That risk is much lower the second time. Around 1 in 600,000 people have experienced a blood clot after a booster dose of AstraZeneca. But for Pfizer,
there is no evidence that that will cause any kind of clot ever.
Early data suggests mixing and matching with a second dose of Pfizer may come with more short-term side effects, but would provide better protection.
Side effects tend to tell you how strong the vaccine response is. And if people are already showing a little bit more side effects, that's telling you that they're actually feeling they're getting a better boost of their immune response.
If you're gung-ho about your immunity and you want a really strong immune response and you're less concerned about any potential side effects, yeah, you should mix the vaccines. If
the vaccines were offered at the same time, both immunologists would choose a second dose of AstraZeneca. But
whatever you can get at the soonest, date is what I would go with. And I think with the mRNA vaccines rolling in, I think it's likely that's what people will be able to get.
Dr. Bonnie Henry will have more information on second shots for AstraZeneca recipients, including the interval between doses, on Thursday. But it's unclear whether she'll recommend one vaccine over the other or tell British Columbians it's completely up to them. Shannon Patterson, CTV News, North Vancouver.